Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Messy Street Studio. Okay guys, so today while I'm putting my groceries away, I just went to the store, to the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to tell you guys the most depressing job that I have ever worked in my whole time working. I'm gonna tell y'all what's the most depressing job that I worked. My most depressing job was it would have to be housekeeping. It would have to be housekeeping because when I tell y'all some of those rooms look like who did it and why it looked like a hurricane came through there. I remember when I was working at this one hotel, right? And it was a little kid. It was, who was it? Oh, it was two adults and one kid, and it was a black guy and a white woman, and the baby was biracial, right? So I was like, I said, oh, that family, they look so cute. They look so cute. So I'm looking, and I'm like, they look like they supposed to be a stayover, but they're checking out. So I called downstairs to the housekeeping manager, and I was like, room, whatever the room number is, we're gonna say it was room 305 is checking out, and it says on my paper they're stayover. So she was like, oh, she said, oh no, they must have messed up, you know. She was like, can you get that room because, you know, the girls down here, they doing this and they want to go help. I was like, cool. So, y'all, I get my stuff and everything. I roll my cart down there because I'm almost done. This is going to be my last room, right? Honey, when I tell you I opened that door, they had a dog in there too. Cause, oh, I ain't tell you, this is a dog-friendly hotel. And look, before you even check in the hotels and stuff, guys, make sure that you actually do your research. Because you don't want to get stuck somewhere where they have dogs and maybe you're allergic to dogs, or they're able to have animals and you're allergic to animals. Or even like kids. There are certain hotels where they don't accommodate people that have kids. And I never even knew that. I'm going to try to find one of those hotels. But they said that there are hotels where, and I think it's more like Airbnb. Airbnb would probably be like more of a situation where you don't have to deal with kids. But yeah, they said that there's some hotels that they accommodate people that don't want to be around people's kids. And it's not nothing against people's kids. It's just, hey, if I'm a single person, or even if I do have a partner and we don't have kids, what makes y'all think that we want to hear your kids crying or whatever they do all times of the night? That ain't cool. So usually Airbnbs will take care of that, but they say they do have hotel. I'm gonna look into it for you guys, but they did say, I don't know how factual this is, but they did say that there are hotels out there that accommodate people that don't want to be around kids. So hey, it is what it is. So I go to open the door, guys, and when I tell you that room was a tragic mess, let me because my phone is just completely dying right now, and it's crazy because I just hold on, y'all, because I gotta like set my phone on here so it won't fall. So I go in there and it looked like who did it and why. It looked like a hurricane went through there. I mean, the room was absolutely disgusting. And I was like, you guys have a child, and you guys have a little girl, and you guys are gonna be dirty like that in front of her. That little girl is gonna be very dirty, but don't get it twisted. She'll find somebody. She will find somebody to be dirty along with her. Because when I tell you they had dog food was all over the floor, trash was everywhere, the beds was all disarranged. I mean, I don't even want to tell y'all about the bathroom. The bathroom looked horrible. The bathroom smelled like straight. It was horrible. It was nasty, and I just told you it was a black guy and a white girl with a biracial kid. So I'm just like, nasty. Let me tell you something. It's very depressing when you have to go into a job knowing that you have to clean up after dirty people. Sometimes even there were if you get real woozy and stuff like that, you'll want to click off like right now, because I'm really about to get into some deep stuff. But I mean, even with the one time I went into a room and it was a gay couple, and it had blood and poop on the sheets. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this shit it's really getting there for me. It was really getting there for me that I was like, I don't know how much longer I can do this just to have money in my pocket. I was like, I said, I have to find something else. This is going to get money in my pocket. And that's when I started doing like YouTube and getting into doing content creating. And then I started working with this business, and I've been working with them for I think it's been like 3 months now, and I had to post a video tonight for them. So yeah, it was getting like that, and I remember one time I was working housekeeping, and I looked under the bed, and I found like it was like a fake boob. It was like a fake silicone boob, and I was like, "What are these people doing in these rooms?" One time it was went in the bathroom, it was store up everywhere, and the toilet was stopped up with. I was like, I mean, when I say housekeeping can be very depressing job, I would not recommend anybody to do housekeeping. You're going to be overworked. The last time I quit housekeeping, it was this lady. And the lady, she was nice. She was a nice lady, but she was really... She was really pushing it because she wanted her room done every freaking day. She wanted her room done. Every day she wanted her room done. Every day she wanted her sheets changed. She wanted all this stuff every freaking day. And I just got tired of doing her room. So I went downstairs because I wasn't just going to quit. I always try to find a solution. You know what I'm saying? I always try to find a solution to the problem before I be like, you know what, I'm out of here. And that's what I tried to do. And I tried to go. Now, this is a black woman. The manager lady, she was black. And I tried. That's why I told you, black people that work in manager positions, they're not your friend. Okay, just know that. They are not your friend. They're not your friend. Don't let them sit there and lie to you. Oh, we got you. Oh, no, they don't. They don't never have your best interests at heart at all. And I was just telling her, like, give me a break off of that lady's room. Can you please give me a break off of that lady's room? I've been doing her room all this month, all this week. I need a break off the lady's room. And y'all, I told you when I came back the next day, she gave me the same room. She didn't explain why she kept giving me the same room. I'm like, what is up with this lady? Why she keep giving me the same room? You got all these other girls over here, And then a lot of those Spanish girls, they was getting on my nerves because they always try to play that, oh, they don't speak English, or oh, they don't understand. Stop playing with me. You know how to change. They know how to change those beds. They know how to clean those rooms. There's no way you're going to say, oh, but she don't understand. She do understand how to clean a room. You just didn't want to give it to her because you saying, oh, she's slow. Well, then you got to find some, why don't you hire one of them that's fast? Because there was a girl that was there that was fast, and she quit. She quit because she knew that they was using her. They was using and abusing their authority. And that's what they do with the good workers. Why do you guys piss on the good workers, but then you let the lazy workers stay there that ain't doing nothing? That makes absolutely no sense. But yeah, I get it, because y'all know that they ain't got no kind of goals or dreams or ambitions, and you know they gonna work for your dream for the rest of their life. So that's why they let those lazy people stay there and do whatever. But I wasn't for it. Y'all know what I did? So I did. I'm not even gonna lie. I did do some rooms. You know what I'm saying? I did do some, because look, y'all have to understand. I was doing temp work, so I was doing temp work, and I was hired on. Like that's how you can tell if you're a good worker. Because if you're a really good worker, they will hire you on. Every place I worked at as a temp agency, they hired me on. I think it was only one place that did not hire me on, and that's because I had to go through all this stuff and get a license and all that, and I just wasn't even trying to do all that. But all these other jobs, they hired me on. Okay, so I'm like you hired me on to this job, and you treat me like this. You gonna treat me like this? And I told y'all, this is what I did. I did the room. I did those couple of rooms before I took my break at 12 o'clock. I remember I took my break at 12 o'clock, and I left my shirt down there. The shirt, because that's the company shirt. I ain't trying to take their, you know what I'm saying, take their, what do you call it? Take their property, because they can actually make you pay for that. So I left it on there with my badge. I gave me everything, and when I walked past, guess what they were doing? She was sitting down just laughing and giggling. And y'all know what I did? I said, hey, y'all, I'm about to go to lunch. I'll be back. She was like, oh, okay, yeah. I clocked out there and they never come back. Okay, I never came back. All right, and that's how it was, because you're not going to use me. I'm not going to sit there and let somebody freaking use me like that. Like, you're not going to think you're going to sit there and use me. When I ask you, just give me a break off of that room. Just one day. I can't get a break one day off of that freaking room. And then I come back and you put me on the room again. So I was pretty much done. I knew that she was one of those managers that she was just a piece of crap. She was one of those managers. She was a piece of crap. And, yeah, I was out of there. So it was smooth like that. So that's my experience of the worst job, the most depressing job that I've ever had was housekeeping. And I can tell you here now today, I would never recommend it. And I would never want to ever be put in a predicament where I would have to do that job again. Ever. So, guys, I will call you back.